Hi everyone, it's Tiffany here to do my recap. I had a day of scalping. Um, I, uh, I wanted confirmation on level 2 and volume before I entered these trades, and a lot of times waiting on confirmation, I didn't get as good of an entry, and I found that I was doing a lot of scalping. MRNA was on my watch list this morning. It was doing a really nice ABCD pattern on the 5-minute chart. I really loved how strong this first candle was. And it came back and tested yesterday's low. And I waited. Ideally, it would have been really nice to get in here on the pullback to yesterday's low and this first minute candle when it made a new high. That would have been an ideal entry. But I was not confident in the long, so once the level 2, a ton of really large asks started piling in, and then the volume came in. That is when I went long, and I took a 25% partial at the top of at the high of the day. And then I took a 50% partial at a whole dollar, and then another 50% of my share size. This is a level I had marked from the daily as well. And then it came back, and the rest of it stopped me out at break even. And then I saw that on the 1 minute, it had put up a bit of a head and shoulders, and there was a nice doji candle on the 15-minute. It made a new low, and it made a new 5-minute low as well. And I took it short back to the VWAP. You can see a little bit more clear what I was seeing on the 1 minute chart. And my stop was above this peak right here. And then I took it back to the VWAP, and then it came back and stopped me out at break even. And then here, once again, I scalped BABA as a reversal. It was very strong all morning, but it had an engulfing 5-minute candle, and it started looking like a head and shoulders on the 1 minute. The 9 and the 20 started crossing over and curling down. And then you have this 15-minute doji confirmation. And when it made a new low, I took it short with a stop above these moving averages on the 1 minute. And I took a 25% partial at the previous 5-minute, below the previous 5-minute low, and then a 50% partial at this 100 moving average on the 1 minute chart. And then it came back and stopped me out, and I tried it one more time. Once again, I took a quick partial, and then it came back and stopped me out. And then I traded Apple several times today. This first 15-minute candle kind of set the tone for me today. So throughout the day, I was kind of looking at it as a short. I noticed it when it put in a double bottom on the 1 minute chart on pretty good volume, and it started pushing up through the moving averages. And there were 2 5-minute tweezer dojis to the bottom side, and it made a new 5-minute high. So I went long and took a 10% partial, and it came back and stopped me out at break even. And then I realized it was quite weak. So as soon as it made a new 5-minute low, I went short and took a couple small partials at low of the day. And then I took this really nice partial based on level 2 action and volume, and then it came back and stopped me out at break even. And then a little while later, I saw that it pushed up through the VWAP, and the SPY looked really weak. And as soon as it, on the 15-minute candle, it closed below the VWAP and started looking like a reverse ABCD pattern on the 15-minute. And when it made a new 15-minute low, I went short and, excuse me, trying to get this. It also looked like a Head and Shoulders on the 5-minute, pushed up through yesterday's high and came back down through the VWAP and then made a new 15-minute low as a reversed ABCD pattern. And I went short and took partials on the way down. And then when I came back to do my journaling, I saw that it made another leg down. It came back and stopped me out at break even and then made a really nice leg down, rejecting this 9 moving average on the 15-minute chart really nicely. But those were my trades for the day. Like I said, I did a lot of scalping, and I waited on volume to come in before I decided to take positions. And sometimes that gave me not as good of an entry, but overall, I was happy by my trades. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.